Hello guys, and welcome back to this channel. Today we are going to be drafting out a 2-bedroom flat. So let's get started. Alright, now we are starting. So the first thing for you to first of all do, after you have placed in your paper and all your T-squares and adjustable set square, you are going to first of all set your paper to make sure that it rhymes with the table you are using. So you're going to set it this way and make sure that there is a perfect straight line, and certain lines are very set with the paper and the table using your adjustable set square and your T-square. After you have making sure that it is set, you can then now use your masking tape to tape the paper to the board in order to make sure that it doesn't shift from the board. And now once you have taped all the edges of the paper and making sure that the paper doesn't shift from the board, you can now draw your lines across all the papers. You need to set your set square and draw a line. Placing your adjustable set square, drawing another line. These are the border lines. You're making sure that the paper is in a straight line. Now your title block. You want to make your title block draw your line, and you can take your scale rule, measuring this size, so that in order to make it perfectly centered, you might be wondering how I centralized my scale rule on the line. You have to make sure that your edges of the scale rule is marked with this area or any part that you have marked with your pencils, and then you are going to mark it and see it, and then bring it here, set it with this place and mark it. That's the way I got my center line. Now in continuation with the title blocks, then you can now put all your lines that you are going to be writing your names, your scale and everything on. So see it, this, this, you're going to make sure it's set with the ruler, with the board, and also with the paper. And then you can bring your adjustable set square, draw a line here, do a small line that will not be thick as the first one. just to make it to look more aesthetics, and they're very beautiful. Same thing goes for this place. The line thick, and the second one will look thin, not as thick as the first one. Then you can start your drawings. Firstly, draw the straight line. Okay. Draw another straight line here. Take your adjustable set square, draw a straight line. We are using a scale of 1:100, and this is it. Scale of 1:100, meaning 1 unit on this paper means 100 unit on the ground level. So this is the scale, and now place your scale rule on the lines you have marked. When you place it on the line you have marked, you count. This is 1 and this is 2. At the center of these 2 and 3, you mark it, and that is the 2 to 5. We call it 2 to 5 because it's the standard measurement of the block. So once you've marked it, you can take your adjustable set square and then draw a straight line, a thin line. It should be a thin line, but because I want you to see it clearly, that is the reason why I'm taking it out now. So once you've ticked the line, you can take your scale rule and mark these edges again. Take out your what? Another 2 to 5. 1, 2, and 2 to 5 here. The center of 2 and 3. Once you mark it, you can take your T-square, set it to where you've marked, and then draw your what? Your straight line. Now I said we will be drawing. I said we are doing a 2-bedroom flat, right? So first of all, we are going to measure the bedroom. In measuring the bedroom, you're going to place your ruler in the scale of 1:100. I'm going to mark out 3/6. That is the 3,600 meter. I'm going to mark it out. When you mark it out, when you've shown it, then you can mark your 2 to 5 beneath the 3/6 you have marked earlier, and then you can take your ruler and draw what? A straight line. Once you have marked your 3/6 and your 2 to 5, you can mark your toilet below. The standard measurement for the toilet around this place is about 1.5. 1.5 is okay on the scale of 1:100, and then mark your 2 to 5 below it. At the same time, then you will draw your line again. Then beneath the toilet, you are marking another 2 to 5 for the second toilet. 1.5 and 2 to 5 again. Then mark your line. Make sure that your line is straight. And then you can now mark your 3/6 for another bedroom, the second bedroom that will utilize this toilet over here. Make sure you set your screw with your markings. And draw a straight line again. Now you can now take your screw and give it another 3/6 up here. That means the length and the breadth is 3/6 for the building. Then you mark your 225 again. Take your adjustable set square. Your adjustable set square is for the vertical lines, while your T-square is for the horizontal lines. So you mark it and you mark your what? Your 225. Make sure you get down here because you are going to be needing it in this side too. And then you can take your ruler and mark in 2 meter here. 2 meter, and mark your what? Your 225. And then the toilet will now be what? Now will be placing your ruler to make sure that you marked the kitchen. And the kitchen, you can give it about 2.7 meter, and this is 2.7 meter. This 2.5, this 2.6, and this is 2.7. So you mark your what? Your 225 that represents the block. And now you can place your adjustable set square and then mark it out. Mark it out. Now once you marked it out, and once you have marked your kitchen with the 2.7, you can now match the length to be 3 meter. Mark the length 3 meter in here too. Mark it. Use your ruler. Do it 3 meter like this. Then place screw, mark your store. Give your store at least 1.2 meter. 1.2 meter. That's all. Mark it. Now, since you're done with that, you can now check. Now once you've checked, then you can now place your ruler here beneath the dining and check the measurement of your living room. It should be at least 5 meter, and place your 225 here and check for the bread, and that should be 3.1 meter. It's okay. You can do it any sizes you want. Place your T-square and what? Mark it out. Make sure your T-square is straight. Once you're done with that, you can now take your cleaner and clean your necessary lines, the lines that are not supposed to be there, or that makes it look unreal. And as you can see now, we have already cleaned all the lines that are not necessary. It is starting to look like a plan now, but there are still some features we have to still bring out. Now we can now start to remove or bringing out the windows. Now this is 3/6. This is 3/6 as we have marked. The breadth is 3/6. Now you want to remove a window. Your window should not be more than 1.2, and 3/6 divided by 3 will give you 1.2. So when you mark 1.2 here, and here you put it on where you marked, and also marked another 1.2, you have actually what? Showcase your window, and it falls in centers. This is 1.2, and this place is also what? 1.2. So it falls to center like that. You can now place your adjustable set square and then mark it up here, and also mark it down here, because the same window is working for these both edges or these bedrooms, since they are situated along the same sides. So you can mark it down here too. You can move a window for these toilets, and their window should not be more than 600. So you mark it down here, and you place your ruler here too, and what? I marked 600 here too. Place your T-square, marking those horizontal lines like this. Now you can also indicate the window for the dining. This dining is 3 meters. I want to remove a window of about 1.2 also. So divide the 3 meters into 2. It will give you 1.5, right? And mark that center of 1.5, meaning this place is 1.5 and this place is 1.5. Then you can now mark 600 to this side. Mark 600 to this side, and here place your scale rule to the center again and mark 600 to this side. 600 plus 600 will give you what? 1.2. Then your window, you can now mark it out. Mark it out here too. That's good. Yes. For the kitchen now, the window should not be more than 1.2, and this is what? This is 2.7, and you want to mark a window of about 1.2, and you want it to fall to the center. Now divide 2.7 divided by 2. Now yes, when you now divide 2.7 by 2, it will give you 1.35. Locate where 1.35 here, 1.3, and this is 1.35. Mark the center. It will fall to the center. Then mark your 600 here as you've marked the former one. Mark your 600 here too. Good. Then now take your adjustable set square and what? Mark the lines out. Good. Then you can come back to the store here, and the store window should not be also more than 600. Give it 600, and then what? Mark it out like this. Now coming to the living room, as you can see from this place to this place, it's nothing less than from the store to this place is nothing less than 4 meters. So since it's no more than 4 meters, you can easily locate the center to be 2. Since it is 2, you can mark your 600 to this side and also 600 to this side, and what? Locate your what? Mark out your what? Your windows. And then coming down to this place, it is a living room. It should have nothing less than at least 2 windows. So you can showcase another window here Once you've given this space about 2 meters, you can now easily locate or show your 1.2 what window. Now take your what? Your adjustable set square and mark it out. Adjust this place. Now, since you've shown or you have marked out all the windows, you can now start marking out the what? The doors. You can now start marking out the doors. Coming down to this place, you can give it no less than least 900. The door should be 900 for the bedroom. This place too is 900. Though both of them will correspond with each other. So when you mark this out, you can mark this out. Now you can also remove your doors for the toilet to not be more than 750 by 7.5 meter. Yeah, take the adjustable set square, show the lines of your doors, mark out your door for the living room. Firstly, you have to first of all make your door for the living room to be 1.2 because it has to be wide. It is the main entrance of the building, so it has to be wide. So you can showcase it like this, and something like this. It's okay. And then you can mark your doors of dining room to the kitchen to be also 900. Mark it 900 like this. Also mark the exit, the kitchen exit, and mark it to be, give it 900. This is it. Yeah. And your doors for the store, it is the kitchen that you pass through to enter the store. You can give it a 752. Mark it. Now you're done with the doors. Now look at your bedrooms. You see that there is window here, there is window here, but the bedrooms needs ventilation. There should be enough ventilation that is coming into the bedroom. So you can now come down to this place and mark another 1.2 here, 1.2, mark another 1.2 here, mark another 1.2 here, and mark another 1.2 here, and then mark it out as what? As a window. Yeah. Now your window is complete. Now you can now start taking it out to make sure that it is taken out very well. You got your windows. Now, since you have marked it out, you can now indicate your arc. Arc is shown by a broken line. Okay. This side, there will be an arc showcasing that there is no door there, but an arc. Likewise, this exit, you can showcase an arc here too, showcasing that it will not be door, it's just an exit outside of the building. And also to the dining area, you can show the arc too. This, something like this. It's okay. Then now you can start in arching your windows. You can arch it in any forms you like. Just make sure that it showcases that yes, it is window that is there. Like that. You can arch it like this. Arch it like this. Now we are done arching the windows. You can now start arching your doors. Remember, if you want to do yours, make it neat and very good. This is your rough work, so you can make yours very neat. Arch your door like this, showcasing that this door is a door that is wide, the main entrance of the building. You can arch your own doors in different ways. So there's a door here. Yes, you can arch this door. Now, once you're done arching the doors, door here, door here, door here, when you're done, you're gonna start with indication of writing of the rooms. This is bedroom. This is living room. This is a store. This is a bedroom. Sorry. This is kitchen. Kitchen. This is dining. And this is also bedroom. This is an exit. This area is lobby. This is toilet. This is also toilet. Once you're done with the writing of the names, you can now show your dimension line. Show your dimension line here. You can show your dimension lines here. Now, show like this. Show your dimension lines. achieve a dimension line here too. Now, you change the dimension line. You can also decide to show you this way, this side too, this side, this side, and this side. But I'm only pushing, and I would only want to show it on only these two sides, this side and this side. So, this side too. It's okay. Then you can start writing your measurement. This is side of window, so this is 1.2 meter. This is also window, 1.2 meter. This is 2 to 5. The size of the block, this is 2 to 5. This is also 2 to 5. To measure this place with your ruler under the scale of 1:100. It gives what? It gives 4. That's what? That's 4 meter. 4 meter. Now you give out the what? The overall dimension of the building. The size it will take. That's 110.4 on this side. 110.4 what? Meter. And also what? The size of this place. Size of this place should be measured like this. And that is what? That is a 100.4. 100.4 meters. Now this is it, and you can showcase your what? Your indication that this is what? Floor plan. I'm gonna take it out. And now, as you have seen, we are done with the floor plan. So you guys, that will be all for this video, and make sure that you follow me on the next video. I'm going to be taking you how to draw the floor plan. So please, if this video is helpful to you, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.